and welcome back. Let's find out if Tex Murphy Tesla Effect, a modern full motion video game, is keeping our interest compared to the old ones we looked at today, right? We had a look at Bat Mojo, Gabriel Knight 2, and Seventh Guest. Seventh Guest is probably the most commonly known of those. Not sure how much of an underdog Gabriel Knight is, but definitely Bat Mojo is is a special one. Tex Murphy, on the other hand, is probably the longest running full motion video game series. This one is from I'm not gonna lie, 2014. The Tesla Effect is the 6th game in the series. The next one is in the making. The next one is called The Poisoned Pawn. And The Poisoned Pawn is going to be released very soon, I guess. Probably, maybe. We'll see. So, I did not play all of the previous games. The first Tex Murphy game is from 1989. It already has an open world flight simulator in it, which also happens to be in the 3rd game again, I think. And it's a B-movie style tech noir is what they call it. Game series, and that's kind of cool. So welcome back to those who stayed from before the break, and welcome to those who might just have arrived. I'm gonna update the category in the in the Twitch dashboard, because this is not a retro game. Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. Going to be a first look at that. All right. It's a tad loud, I think. Let's see, the downside of preparing games is that a Windows update in between might just reset all the sound levels that you set. I mean, it's nice that I can set sound levels and Windows remembers them unless there's an update. Okay, got a few settings here. This is good. Lots of volume sliders. Stream peeps like me, we appreciate stuff like that. Invert mouse is a thing. And the other settings. We're gonna start a new game.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
This is not a new game. Super. Oh yeah, change profile is I think what I can do. Go back. Yeah, delete. I did create one to test this. So. Gamer mode. What? We can't skip puzzles. But we are a casual gamer, so there's that. Let's start the timer. Maximum 1 hour.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big P.
The eye in the sky. I'm trying to make it louder. Sorry.
eye in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Thank you to the over 7,000 members of the Mutant League whose commitment, support, and contribution of a lot of money convinced the big PI in the sky to give us the chance to bring Tex back after a long silence. Excuse me. That's Nikola Tesla, I would presume. A Tex Murphy adventure. Tesla effect. That's a cool intro. So this is probably the first high production value Tex Murphy game. Kevin Murphy is Smart Alex. New San Francisco 2050.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
Tex Murphy. Same actor in all the games, I think. It's quite impressive. So the voice volume is a bit low and the music volume is a bit high. I'm going to change that as soon as I can.
But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do.
And there we land in our speeder.
There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Okay, I'm pausing the game, trying to get the menu. No. Something's going on. The setting is amazing. It was already amazing in the first game. The eye and dance instructor. What's that all about? 5 hours later.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window.
Shots fired.
I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Day one. Uh-oh. That hurts. The 7-year ouch. No. I didn't see who it was.
Hey, you, over here!
Yeah. Volumes are off.
Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Yes, please.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
More furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your
Okay.
inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner.
Let's skip this.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Salsa
Footprints.
dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Fax.
Yeah, okay, so let's see if we can get to the options from here. There you go. Oh, somehow this is not correct. It does look correct, but it's not. Master volume goes up. Video and voice need to be on the same volume. Effects can be low, music can be much lower. And then I'm gonna max the system setting. Right, we've got a PI rating. Day 1, I guess. And I'm gonna review the keys. Interact with the left button. Smart Alex is the right button. F is the flashlight. So, Tex Murphy starts with quite a cool introduction.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different.
You have a
When
fax.
did
That's still too low volume. Weird.
I change these?
You have a fax.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When
Better.
did I change these?
You have a fax. facts?
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
An alien home companion, Archie Ellis. Local SF private investigator in critical condition following shootout at old warehouse. Yeah.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh boy, a fax.
Louis Coffee, the Roomba, the Salsa. Tex Murphy, private investigator. And the Arthur Murphy School of Dance. Okay, there's a broken record.
Man, this record's broken in two. The Maltese Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
Something is very off here, isn't it? Guy seems to remember lots of things, but not what he needs to. Big Finish detective.
Ah, the Big Finish detective by your Aaron Corners. Finns make the best detectives.
Is glue.
Glue's always useful. This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain.
Enigmas?
Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. Why would I be researching this?
Fun X stories.
An article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history? No messages on the vid phone.
Case files.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
That doesn't look like he's giving a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. Never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
Awesome. That's cool. So. Oh, that's a bed.
Mark McGovern footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hardworking down on his luck PI. Am I going crazy here?
Mike and Ike Hammer.
Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if he's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here. Oh, I had the store permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. That was from my first jackalope hunt. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now.
Okay, so in our inventory we've got a broken record, a fax that I should look at.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
Hey Murphy, I've been out of state doing UFO research, also checking out a Bigfoot sighting.
That's not right.
Well, that's another story. I should be back in a couple of days, and it would be great to catch up on what you're working on. Interesting that I couldn't zoom in on it.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Combine slot. Combine glue with. Broken record.
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner!
Yeah! A record. Okay, let's go back. Play it.
I close my eyes and dream of one, the one I love so dear.
Cool.
I close my eyes and dream of one, the
So,
one I love so
shall we investigate the more obvious things here? What's with the money cache?
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
Okay. Put the money away. Then we've got holes in the walls.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why?
Yeah, he must have made the custodial staff really, really angry. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups.
But it's indispensable. So there's more.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris.
Right.
Who would have done this? And why?
My friend Louis runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I
But
gotta
that
say, it
cup's
packs
broken.
a wallop. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack.
Yeah.
I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without a fax machine.
Fax machine.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Let's find the key.
Whoa. I've never seen this much. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture.
Yeah, we
Looks
put
like a
the money
genuine
there.
antique instead of something I normally...
Okay.
I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture.
Yeah, what
Looks
do you
like a
remember?
genuine antique instead of something I normally get
Okay,
at a
you
white
put this
elephant
there
sale.
automatically. So we could find the key, maybe in the desk. In the in the first games you could crouch down or change the camera perspective from up to down. That was a bit different.
PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business.
Aha.
Oh, my decoder ring.
Oh wait, what's the other thing?
The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in.
Okay, how do I just pick up stuff? Interact, E. That's it. Okay. Can't pick it up.
Oh, my decoder. The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in.
Okay, but I can open all their drawers. Cool. Aha!
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
Lint.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me fossil lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
So those are flashbacks to previous games. And no key. History of the Russian White Movement.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay.
A lot of case files. Let's go inside. Whee.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
Yeah, most definitely. This.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
That's an empty vial.
It's an empty vial. Just like that. Peter. And a rebar.
Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Boom. Combo. Oh, fatality coming in. Ow, stop. Oh god, the poor guy. Shapeshifter. Very rude. Bad memories.
This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
A surveillance photo.
Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop.
Correct. More vials. Oh, showcases.
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was
Is
shooting
that
from
blood?
the top of the electronics shop.
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop. You know, like a ladder.
Thanks, Alex. You're so smart.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
The strangest feeling.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. I just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway.
From here. Highly unlikely.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential. It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Candy cane.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Oh, crime scene, huh?
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. It's an electronics shop now, but
okay,
it once was
that
a
just
boarding house
repeats.
for some of San Francisco's most notorious
Looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go.
Yeah, some things never change or biodegrade.
Oh.
It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic, The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. Yeah, some things never change or biodegrade.
That's a reference I didn't get. For my taste, too many references to the old games at this point, but it's a fan service game, so probably makes sense. So this is the hotel. Ring bell for service. There's no bell.
Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. Mac Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
The MacMulden Memorial Courthouse.
The ultimate game of Battleship.
Sapphire. Domineering escort. Have you been a bad boy?
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
Indeed. So, second.
Needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
Leonard.
Needs a key. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Maybe Leonard was involved in the shooting. Let's have a look around. And one floor up.
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my
Yeah.
bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
I think it was smart. May all who enter as guests leave as friends. Okay, good. Good to know.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil. That's that is something. There's a pawn shop.
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
And a pulley. A broken zipline trolley.
Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel.
Oh, bet we might be able to find a wheel.
Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Head in the water cooler.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant, and it was like they couldn't care less. I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. The gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it, so I'll check back later.
Okay. There's a lot of exploration you can do here.
This door's just painted on.
There. Oh.
I knew there was something creepy in there.
I think that's an Easter egg.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
There's the wheel.
What's this?
Wheel. Wheel.
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
Hey, shut up, Alex. So, it is a bit basic, this game, isn't it? If you look at, you know, what it does and what it wants to be, it seems a bit basic. I'm not sure if it was a very good idea to make it possible to move around like this. There's an upside to having set scenes where you move from one scene to the next without standing looking at very not good looking textures and medium quality fog that has a straight line at the top. I mean, yeah. Oh, it's not the fog that has a straight line at the top. There's an electric wall here. Okay, that was my fault to assume that. Okay, fair enough. Louise.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, hello, stranger.
Is Louie here?
He's in the back getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Helpful Hank. What? So you have to sort of guess what happens when you say certain things.
I can get it.
Oh, I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
What's that criticism?
Actually, I like my coffee like my heart.
Aw.
Black?
Oh, you would have loved me a year or so ago.
I'll bet I would have. Is that blood?
Ow!
Oh, hush. You been out picking fights again?
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
You do, huh? In the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloodied?
Strange amnesia. Eddie isn't said that. Of course he did.
You seem to know who I am. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Louie, you look great. I hardly recognized you. I mean, how did you lose so much weight so fast? Was it some sort of hypo-lipo session?
I've been this weight for some time now. You just never noticed.
Hey, tell me when you had time to remodel this place. I mean, I was in here a couple of days ago.
Couple of days ago? You drunk again? I told you, you ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Well, I don't feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
7 years.
50. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour 44. The most exotic and exquisite.
Excellent.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no. Everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, sir.
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
Yeah.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
I hate doctors, but I guess I should go get this checked out and find out if there's anything seriously wrong.
You shouldn't be driving in your condition. I'll call you a cab.
Okay. That's a long list of things we could ask.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
It's obvious that they try to stay very true to the earlier games as far as the depiction of the characters goes. That's cool.
I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken.
Okay. Let's talk about the rest later, I
can't
guess.
go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
Okay, fair enough. A ladder at the hotel, he said. But he didn't say Ritz, he said Golden Bough. Lord Protectors of the Avenue Clubhouse. Wait, does it say? The White Warehouse. The Llama Club.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White Warehouse somehow.
Yeah. The Savant School for the Intellectually Gifted. This all seems pretty run down, doesn't it? The Golden Gate, not Golden Bough. Okay. They've been doing renovations. No, I can't even go past.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what I do best. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La, la,
oh God.
La, la, to hell with it.
Oh boy, that's okay. We don't need more of that. Next sheet music we find we will ignore. Right, so apparently I'll find the ladder in question on the inside.
Wow. This place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
New management. Holograms are people too. Press to activate clerk. Okay. Do it.
Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Holly Graham.
Did you know Ardo, the guy who worked here before? Wonder whatever happened to that big, lovable moron.
Ardo Newpop, California State Senator. Ran on a fire safety platform.
Ran off a fire safety platform? Okay.
Well, it's sure a lot nicer than when Ardo was here. Call me Tex, by the way.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
Some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
This is gorgeous. I mean, you know, the places between are not really good. I think they are off-putting, but they are there and it's okay. But the cut scenes and the interaction between the people is spot on. Tex Murphy style. Lovely.
What do you mean? Last time I was here. This is the first time I have seen you. So there's probably a bug in your system or something.
You're the one with the bug. Right up your you-know-what.
So, you got a name?
You know very well who I am. Holly Graham. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
You tangibles.
So what's with that sign? Holograms are people too.
So you can't read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. I had to know because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Okay.
Strikes work a little better when you're not on the job.
Civil disobedience isn't easy when your oppressors control you with a button.
Well, I support you 100%. I believe everybody deserves equal treatment.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think you may have the wrong Mr. Murphy. A little Q&A might clear that up.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get out much.
Okay, I could ask her about
We
leather.
keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse.
Of course. Where else? Thank you.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out.
Well, woman of 54 gets starring role in reality show. Actress caught in a fix. Take it back, say leading politicians. Elizabeth Bishop releases new book. Aha!
When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit...
The Golden Gate Hotel.
I'm surprised people still read newspapers, but admittedly, they bring a nice nostalgia.
Pardon the dust while we make some exciting changes to our ballroom.
Hopefully, ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit.
That would be fun. Okay, they so...
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Ah,
It's a key to a lockbox.
What lockbox then? Can we find out?
It's a key to a lockbox.
Yeah, you said that. Okay, lockboxes are probably in a warehouse or in a bank. In a bank. Banks have lockboxes. So they store all that kind of stuff in here.
Needs a key.
Well,
it's locked and I need to find a way to open it.
We have a key. Ta-da! It's a bit wobbly here with the graphics. I'm not sure why. Bit weird. The Snow White warehouse needs a combination. Well, I could click on it and see what happens. Okay, I get prompted to enter a number. Let's ask Holly. Oh, Holly. Wait, different door. Holly.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Well, thanks for asking.
I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
You heard that. But that's not enough.
I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
Could use a throw pillow.
Yeah, it has some weird jitter sometimes, and when you are on the near the edge of something. What's that in the back? I can do this.
This keypad needs a 4-digit code.
It's a nasty sound. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna guess it, am I? Yeah, maybe we also have hey Emre, welcome. Because it's a low budget game. We already have seen a lot of Tex Murphy, Tesla Effect. The game has its strong parts, but it's not the walking around the relatively empty feeling city. It's the actual talking to the people, mutants and holograms, that's really cool. So you have to be aware of that when you play this game. Emre, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I have not found the...
If the bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
Not found the keypad number, but that's alright. We'll go back to the main menu. Yeah, I think this is a cool adventure game, but it's nothing I could stream. I think there are a few types of games that are very, very hard to stream unless you make it a playthrough, and even then... And adventure games are hard to stream. I tried Beneath the Steel Sky, and I was nearly finished with that, but I couldn't bring myself to go back to it. So you have to play it every day until you're done, and then I get bored. So, but if you consider playing this for yourself, I would say maybe check out one of the older games before you go for this one. This is the latest one, and there's one in the works that's a follow-up. But there are 5 games before a Tesla Effect. The first 2 are probably too hard to get into. Maybe the others are.